In this short video, we're going to discuss how to set up your notifications and how to set up the methods through which you will communicate with others and you will receive information from them. We're going to go to our profile page and click on Settings. Just a reminder, under Account Settings, you have information here. This is going to be populated using PowerSchool, so make sure you don't edit any of that. But we are going to go to Notifications. And under Notifications, you'll see there are 4 basic categories of notifications that we're going to be talking about: academic, group, school, and personal. So let's start with academic. Of course, this is my account, so I've got things preset for myself. Course update posted. So if a course gets updated, or if there's something that updates within the course, I'll either receive an email or I'll receive information to my mobile phone. This becomes important for students and their families, not so much for us as educators, because unless you've put in a mobile phone into your PowerSchool account and that's been transferred to your Schoology account, you won't receive any mobile updates. Let's take a look at what I have here. You'll notice it says Custom, so I clicked on Custom. Let's take a look at what I did there. If I click on Edit, you can see that I have 2 classes here. I can choose which classes I'd like to be updated on. So for example, if you're taking the Schoology 101 2018-2019 course and you do not want those updates to be sent to your email, but you do want emails sent to you regarding your courses that you're teaching, I'm going to uncheck this and click Submit. So you'll notice that it will change it and make it very specific to my needs. Now I'm going to go back to Notifications. Course comments, comments on my posts, assignment submissions. So I'll take these 3 and I'll say, okay, course comments on updates. I don't want to know about course comments. I'll be going to my course regularly, and so this will prevent me from having an email box flooded with course comments. Comments on my posts, I'm going to keep them on though, because I'd like to know if someone wants to communicate with me. Assignment submissions. This is a little tricky. In my situation, I want it to be on because I only have 1 class that I'm teaching right now. As the school year starts, and I'll have 8 or 9 classes that I'm teaching, or if you're in elementary, you might have fewer courses. But if you have more than 1 or 2 courses, it might be a good idea to turn this off or to customize it to specific courses. And the reason why is because that way you're going to be going into your course anyway. And again, every time someone submits an assignment, it doesn't flood your mailbox. So for my purposes, I usually keep this off. It's on right now, like I said, because as you saw, I'm only teaching 2 classes. Test and quiz submission, the same situation. I would keep that off. User joins your course. I would keep that on, and the reason why is because your students are already populated into your course. So if anyone joins your course, that's most likely going to be a parent, and you're going to want to know so you can welcome them. Course content created, you can keep that off, and the reason why is because you're going to be the one creating your course. If you are co-teaching, though, it's a good idea to keep that on so you know if your co-teacher has added material for you to review. Course materials overdue. In this case, I'm going to keep it off because I'm not taking a class right now, but if you're taking a class, if you're participating in a professional development opportunity through Schoology, or you're involved in another class, it's a good idea to have this on. Students will want this to be on. That way they're reminded of overdue materials. Next, we're going to go to the group section. Group updates. I customized this for updates and comments. It's really up to you. You're probably going to have a group that you belong to that's related to your school, and you'll most likely have at least 1 content-related group. For example, if you teach 7th grade math, you're probably going to be in the math group or the 7th grade math group. If you're on the 2nd grade team in your elementary school, you're probably going to be part of the 2nd grade team group. You're going to want those updates and comments to be turned on. Comments on my posts and users join the group, I always keep those on as well. School. I keep the school updates on, but the comments off. And the reason why is because I really want to know if someone in my school has updated information or if I get some news. But chances are pretty good that you have between 40 and 140 people that are going to comment on all your updates, and I don't want to get my email box flooded. And then I have my personal account. In this case, I've got all my personal things on. If I receive a private message or I get a new subscriber to one of my groups, if someone replies to my blog, if I get rated on one of my public resources, or if I receive a network request. All of this information I keep on. If you are in the process of doing something that's going to cause you to get multiple emails in this regard, though, you might want to turn it off. And then, of course, I'm going to click Save Changes. And now I have set my notifications. This is very important to visit, I would say, maybe once a marking period. And the reason why is because situations change, and you want to make sure that what you're doing is updating specifically to your needs at the time. For more assistance, or if you have any questions, go ahead and contact your school's ITTS. There may be some administrative rules or administrative policies that you have to keep on. So, for example, you might have to keep the user contact notification on in case a parent tries to contact you through Schoology. Check with your school administration or your ITTS for school-specific information. Thank you.